I got this comment when I made a video talking about why gunpowder weapons and composite bows didn't really work all that well for many years in Indochina, and I understand the joke of it. Oh, well, good thing England is not damp and rainy, otherwise the empire wouldn't have existed because, the English longbow. But the thing is, commenters, one of the reasons why the English longbow could be so effective is that it still did work in the rain. And not only that, but many people don't even realize that in the early days of firearms, when you had arquebuses and then the early forms of muskets, that bows and crossbows were being used simultaneously with the firearm. The reason for this being is that until guns became drastically more improved, this added a lot of versatility to an army. But when you go and look at the composite bows that were typically used by the Mongols, the Turkic peoples, Koreans, etc., these things, even though they had a greater range than the longbows, they had many more weaknesses when it came to damper weather. The longbows could function in wet weather if at reduced capacity. These bows would just straight up fall apart. In order to get the unique shape that they had for their recurve bows, these things would be held together by glue, and in a wet environment, that is something that is going to fall apart. Longbows, on the other hand, though yes, they would be weaker in wet weather, they were still able to function because the bow was made of one solid piece of wood. This is one of the key reasons why the English longbow stuck around as long as it did for English armies, even though the rest of the European armies were typically adopting the crossbow, which was weaker in the rain.